When you look at, increasing connectivity and making sure our cars are safe from a cybersecurity perspective, when you look at autonomous driving, when you look at, the different technologies that we can't even talk about today that will be on cars, we need this talent, and so we need, to grow the talent that's going to be able to design the future of transportation.
We're talking about the number of STEM jobs, the engineering jobs, the computer science jobs that are going unfilled right now. Is it really about just we need more engineers, so we have to tap into these diverse areas, or is it more about the diversity and you want different ideas, different backgrounds in these fields?
I think the diversity is so important because when you have a diverse table, people approach things differently. They come up with different solutions. Together they can collaborate and have even better solutions. But then I think when you look at what's happening with technology impacting virtually every field, we're going to need more technical resources, more people who understand coding or understand technology application. So I think it's about diverse thinking, which will give us better solutions, but I also think we need to encourage more because it's just the way the world we're going to live in. You have to have that understanding.
What is it about General Motors? You mentioned that you're a product of a culture that's been around. What was that culture like, and what are you doing to change that?
From a diversity perspective, 20 years ago, I sit here today because people made decisions where they gave me stretch assignments, they gave me constructive criticism, they made sure that I was in roles where I could develop and counseled and mentored me. So that's the environment in General Motors that I grew up in that a lot of people, I think, are surprised when they hear that. But this is something that we have to do every day, because making sure you have a diverse workforce and you're growing, all different, categories of skills and of backgrounds and of thinking, it requires constant attention, and that's what we're committed to doing at General Motors.
One thing for the CEO of the company to say, I see this issue, I see the necessity for this, but down the line, you've got hiring managers all the way down the line who are going to be maybe doing what people typically do, which is, this person looks like me, I want to hire that person. How do you stop that?
For me, it was an aha moment of saying, well, wait a minute, you're right. I generally want to pick people that are like me, but encouraging all of us to see the benefit. And so we do it through training, we do it through example. My leadership team is the diversity team for the company. So when you find it regularly on the agenda for the senior leadership, it flows through the whole organization.
And you said you had that aha moment where you said to yourself, you know what, I do tend to do that. How do you fight that in yourself?
Well, I think once you're aware of something, then I think you could be very purposeful of saying, well, wait a minute, now, so I do want to make sure I surround myself or ask the other, a person who doesn't think like me or doesn't have the same background or came from another industry. The aha moment then for me, it changed the way that I lead the company.